This is his home in Star Island. Live pictures where Homeland Security investigators are right now on the scene. We're told this is part of a federal investigation into human trafficking led out of the Southern District of New York.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves.
Diddy's got tunnels underneath his house.
No.
5 tunnels leading to 5 other houses in that area.
What houses?
That's it. Someone said Michael Jackson's old house.
Believe it.
Saw that photo, how
Blindly.
close he was to a port.
Because he's getting linked.
A port?
He's getting linked to crimes that involved
When news broke that Homeland Security had raided Diddy's mansions, the story made waves on the internet. But under the luxurious facade of Diddy's estate, feds uncovered a huge network of tunnels. Court documents confirmed the existence of these tunnels, detailing them as more than just an addition to a mansion. Authorities believe this may have served a hidden purpose. Talks about what could be hidden or even transported within these underground pathways began surfacing immediately, as insiders hinted that the tunnels might have been used to host private parties and conduct illegal activities. The existence of these tunnels gives a whole new twist to Diddy's well-known lifestyle. Over the years, he's thrown countless parties, but investigators believe these parties served as a cover for much more, with underground access allegedly allowing secret guests and materials to move undetected. The tunnels paint a darker picture of the artist's private life, suggesting an intention to create a hidden world that no one would suspect.
There's cities underground, there's warehouses underground, there's actual homes underground. People build these tunnels and they've built them for decades. There's a lot of elite celebrities. They go down there for parties. Underneath the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, California. I was there for a cock party. We walked through the museum, through the garden area, and employees led us to underground tunnels. We had to take an elevator and stairs.
This tunnel system wasn't just some quirky architectural feature. Court documents describe the tunnels as highly organized and built to allow parties, where few guests could enter and exit without ever stepping foot on public property. Insiders have claimed that these tunnels connected various parts of Diddy's estate and were used to keep certain events away from media. This discovery hints at a deliberate effort to create a space where privacy was guaranteed, raising eyebrows about what exactly was happening there. But here's things gets even darker. What authorities actually found inside these tunnels is what's left everyone speechless. As investigators went inside the tunnels, the things they uncovered painted a disturbing picture. Hidden cameras, firearms, and narcotics were just some of the discoveries. Each item points to an environment that was far from just another celebrity hideaway. Then there was the presence of over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. At first glance, that might sound bizarre or even humorous, but within the context of this hidden world, it suggests a disturbing purpose. Such findings hint that these parties weren't casual parties but were more intense affairs that raised red flags for investigators. Rumors of Diddy's parties have circulated for years, with claims that these were exclusive invitation-only events where the atmosphere was not very good. The discovery of the tunnel system and the items within it gives these rumors a new level of credibility. Some sources allege that these were the reason for the tunnel system in the first place. The tunnels allowed guests to come and go undetected and possibly kept certain events below the radar. These parties were already the stuff of legend, known to be wild and unrestrained, but this hidden underground network makes us wonder just how extreme things got and why such a level of privacy was needed. While these parties were known to be wild, some insiders claim these were hiding something far more sinister.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now.
Sounding the bad boy.
Here's your icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now. Bad boy. Bad boy.
I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors. The putting girls in the suitcases. Dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of, this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
Jaguar Wright has never shied away from exposing what she believes to be the darker side of the industry, and she didn't hold back when discussing Diddy's current situation. Jaguar has openly compared Diddy's case to high-profile scandals, suggesting that Diddy may have had powerful friends who protected him for years. She claims that Diddy has been benefited from these connections, which might have allowed him to avoid scrutiny even when people talked about what went on in his private life. According to her, it's possible that Diddy had a tip-off about the raid, allowing him to hide or even destroy certain evidence before federal agents could get their hands on it. Jaguar's allegations don't end there. She believes that Diddy may have used his tunnels to either escape during the raid or move incriminating items out of sight. She argues that this underground network was a crucial part of Diddy's ability to protect himself from trouble. For Jaguar, these allegations reinforce her claims that the music industry has a dark side, where powerful figures operate with little fear of consequences. She views Diddy's hidden tunnels as evidence of how far he was allegedly willing to go to create a world, suggesting that this wasn't just about privacy, it was about staying untouchable. But even with these hidden exits, the secrets in those tunnels are finally coming to light.
Supposedly, there's a tunnel connected from Diddy's house to Michael Jackson's house.
No way.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I actually did not know that.
So I fact-checked this whole thing. There's AI pictures of it, but there's only proof that in Diddy's pool, there's tunnels leading to a private grotto. According to the website, it has a private theater that can fit 35 people, and the most curious thing about his property is that the underwater tunnel connected to a grotto is inside a mansion.
Diddy's friendships with some of Hollywood's biggest names and influential people in finance, entertainment, and even politics helped him for years. These relationships weren't just casual acquaintances, they represented a network of high-profile individuals who often attended his exclusive parties. By surrounding himself with powerful friends, Diddy ensured a layer of protection, creating a scenario where speaking out against him might have felt risky for those who witnessed or experienced anything controversial. Some sources suggest that these connections even enabled him to dodge past scandals that would have blown up in the public eye. A key voice in exposing these things has been Diddy's former bodyguard.
Bruh, those people who was caught at Diddy party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. That's a big house. But he had 250 tape recorders in that house that they took, that the feds found. So now with them finding all that and you being at a Diddy party, you know you may have done something that was caught on one of those tapes. You just better pray to God that they don't recognize you.
Gene Deal has not been shy about sharing what he saw during his time working for Diddy. According to him, these private parties weren't just about music, partying, or even Diddy's celebrity status, they were about power and control. Gene has claimed that Diddy would allegedly force certain guests without their knowledge, keeping them subdued and compliant. He describes Diddy as someone who always wanted to be in control, whether it was over his guests, his business activities, or his public image. His stories don't paint Diddy as just a high-profile celebrity enjoying life, but rather as someone who created situations to people around him under his influence, using everything from substances to social pressure to maintain a certain image. And with each insider testimony, the accusations against Diddy only get heavier. Now, the legal fallout from these allegations is shaping up to be massive. Diddy faces multiple lawsuits, including both civil and criminal cases, which could impact his career and life. The evidence collected during recent raids includes not only the items found in the tunnels, but also tapes, documents, and other incriminating materials. Authorities have gathered hours of footage and hundreds of files that could serve as key evidence, not only against Diddy, but possibly implicating others who participated in or knew about these alleged activities. This legal battle indicates that Diddy's actions may have more consequences, potentially exposing a long network of individuals. This case has sparked even more interest in Hollywood's open secrets, with fans and insiders talking about who else might have been involved or protected in similar situations. With Diddy's influence and connections, his trial has become symbolic of Hollywood's alleged dark side, where wealth and fame can mask serious offenses. Some are even calling it a Pandora's box. That could open up investigations into other celebrities known for throwing exclusive parties, while suggesting that this isn't just about Diddy but a much bigger issue within the industry. If any of his high-profile connections are revealed to have played a role in covering for him, the consequences could be devastating for more than just Diddy.
Parties. Those are assault parties, and I was one of the kids that was one of the party favors. And a party favors means that you're set on top of a table and you're used as a toy for anybody who comes across the table or who wants to party at a certain time of night when the music stops and then the DJ starts flashing all these lights and they close the doors, and then everybody turns into like a frenzy and starts going into a crazed animal-like demonic state, and you have no idea what's going on. And yes, there was a time where I was just like completely don't give a because it happened, and I was the type of kid that thought that, you know, you're in the presence of royalty and they make it seem like you're in the presence of Hollywood, so you should be honored and you should be appreciating that you're there. And I was that person. I totally acted like that. I was like, oh, it's fine, you know, it really doesn't matter. But then it really did matter when my pimp was like, he had rules. He had lots of rules, and it was more money. And if you know the difference between a pimp, a John, and a trafficker, the trafficker is the supplier, but the pimp is collecting the money and the John is doing the buying. So if the pimp is saying that full house, actual, full-blown is it, by the way, kids, don't watch this. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. If you found my stuff, get off right now. This is the moment where I'm telling you I'm angry. I forgot to put that reminder in the beginning.
Now, as more details come to light, one thing's for sure: this trial is going to leave a huge impact on Diddy's legacy. Authorities are making it clear that they're prepared to go all the way with this case. The New York DA's office has been vocal about its commitment to bringing justice regardless of Diddy's status or popularity. In a recent statement, the DA emphasized that power and money won't sway their pursuit of the truth in this case. They seem dedicated to sending a message that no one, not even someone as high profile as Diddy, is above the law. This statement alone has brought a wave of attention to the case, with fans eager to see how it plays out. Many people believe that if the prosecution is successful, it could represent a turning point in the way celebrities are held accountable for alleged misconduct. As for Diddy's future, the stakes couldn't be higher. If he is convicted on any of these serious charges, legal experts predict he could be facing years, possibly even decades, in prison. It's said that Cassie's testimony, along with other alleged victims and insiders, will play a key role in shaping the outcome. Cassie, who was in a long-term relationship with Diddy, may have some knowledge about his activities, and if her testimony is accepted by the court, could be useful in solidifying the prosecution's case. There's a lot riding on these testimonies, and each new piece of evidence puts more pressure on Diddy's defense team to counter the growing list of allegations. With the evidence stacking up, Diddy's future in the industry is at stake, and many people are wondering if we'll ever know the full truth. Fans have been vocal about the case, with some on social media expressing outrage over the revelations. One user wrote, "Nothing like this goes on for 25 years long unless the higher-ups knew and condoned this activity." Another commented, "One tunnel most likely leads to the Playboy Mansion, which is just a few minutes walk away. The mansion is known to have tunnels because the records were found. The tunnels led to a few A-list actors' homes in the area." These public reactions highlight just how closely people are following this case. Reflecting on the staggering evidence, there's no doubt that this situation has taken Diddy's image to a place many never expected. The allegations, from hidden tunnels and bizarre parties to disturbing claims from former insiders, have shocked fans and followers. These revelations have also left many people questioning the side of Diddy that was kept under wraps for so long, a side that paints a very different picture from the flashy persona he's projected over the years. The court documents and insider testimonies suggest there may be more to his empire than music and business, hinting at secrets that could forever change his legacy. Now, the big question remains: what do you guys think? Are these tunnels part of Diddy's lifestyle, or could they hold the key to something darker? Could these allegations finally break down his empire? Or will Diddy somehow manage to rise above? There's so much to consider, and the court cases ahead are sure to reveal even more. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any updates as we continue to follow this story. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.